afternoon, whatever it is. Got some mugwort going this morning. Just kind of chilling out. Sam and I spent the most amazing time yesterday grounding with septic issues. So we've been super busy, and then to have that happen, it was just like an amazing thing. So Sam got, Sam's like the man of all seasons. He does all sorts of stuff. He was all snaking out the septic and all that. Because why not? Sounds fun. So hi, everybody. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to drink my breakfast and drink my coffee. And I can only be on for a little bit because Sam is working from home and he needs the camera at 11. But I had already set up and I was like, okay. Well, so we'll go on for a little bit. Okay, and then I'll be back on after his meeting as well. So what I want to tell you is tonight, and I'll put this up on my page, tonight, you guys, if you guys could share one time, that'd be fabulous, because I haven't done it yet either. Tonight, starting at 6 p.m. Central. I'm always happy to do these kind of evenings. They're so much fun. Tonight I'll be online with students from our Late Bloomers Intuitive Development class. So we have between 20-minute slots between 6 and 9:30 that people will be reading, just random people online, and it's their opportunity to get online and share what they've learned on their spiritual path and in classes with us. So they're going to, and I mean to tell you guys, some of these people are so incredibly gifted that you're just going to be wowed. You'll just be wowed. We have people that do everything from Akashic records to mediumship. They have opened up so many different ways within these classes that it's just a lot of fun. And I'm sure on their own as well as they work and they work towards their goals. So tonight, starting at 6 o'clock, we'll be on for between 6 and 9:30. So if you want to have a reading this evening and you want to have some variety and see how these people have grown, it's just amazing. We're going to be doing these things once a month because it's great for them to be able to get out and get, excuse me, to see that they're able to just pick a name and work online. It doesn't all have to be in person. So this is a learning skill for them as well as a confidence builder to get on and be able to do readings. It's so accessible for all of us to be able to do this. Now, what I have to say is, you guys, if you guys are on a group, I have to tell you that Facebook has changed the game, and we are not allowed to see comments unless I'm posting directly to a group. And to do that, I'm missing out on a couple different other sites that people are used to getting this information on. So if you're on a group like Late Bloomers, Healers, and Intuitives, head over to My Mystical Life. I can see everything on My Mystical Life, but other things are limited. I can see, I can't see anything right now because I don't have it up on chat. There we go. Ta-da! Good morning, everybody. Ta-da! I'm like, what the hell? So if you guys are on something different and you're on a group, I highly recommend heading over to, wow, where did that go? Wow. Why don't I see the High Angelic Council anymore? Huh. I wonder if they got shut down. I'll have to message him and ask him. Anyhow, they are doing a lot of weird things on Facebook where they're shutting a lot of things down. A lot of spiritual communities are getting shut down. Don't ask me why. I have no idea. Sue, I can see you. Hi, everybody. Jude, we're going to be online tonight, 6 p.m. Central to 9:30 p.m. Central. Let me see. I'm making sure I've gotten some places that I wanted to share to, but I'm noticing my field of this is getting smaller and smaller. It's very disturbing, actually, as I'm sitting here doing this, that I'm noticing less and less places that I normally share to that are they're just disappearing. So yeah, I have been quiet. He's on his own page. I'm going to message him. He's agreed to do a interview for us for our private community. So yes, Central Time. Hi everybody. If you could share, that'd be great. I haven't seen that group for like 2 weeks now, so I'm going to message him, Francisco, and he's going to do an interview for us for our Late Bloomers private community, which is wonderful of him. And I need to talk to him about that anyways. They've taken a lot of spiritual YouTube off as well. We're not going to talk about it today. You know why? We are just going to revolve in love and light today. I woke up in a really great mood. I've been in a huge slump for about a month, and not depression. Oh, thank you, Jude. Jude says we can share in hers. It's going to be reading for a long time, Jude, so you can come on this evening. It's 20-minute slots for people that have taken the classes and everything. We do have a new class starting in January, you guys. So we have a new class. I'm going to get the details set up on that. What did we have come out this week? The Ascended Masters class come out this week. I'm going to read, I swear. And then later this week, we have our interview on the 13th comes out with Kimmy Jo Smith. And I can't wait to have that come out. That's on the private community. If you guys want to be interested in figuring that out, you can go over to mymysticallife.com. We have a great community of people. Did you see my question about a second spot if you have availability? You too. Slump? It's been, we'll call it a slump. Nancy, do I have a second availability? I don't know. Do you have one spot? I had to widen the time. I have to tell you guys, the first time we did this, we had a couple people get on. So I didn't really think much about it. And then I had one student yesterday message me and she went, hey, I need to know if I can go on with Isis. And I'm like, well, first of all, I don't care what you guys do. It's fine. I'm just like, whatever. And she's like, yeah, there's no times available. I went, what? 20-minute slots for hours, you guys, 3 hours. And they're all filled up. Yes, you're at 6:40. Yeah, I had to open another spot up for Samantha. So they're already filled up. And I guess next time we'll just do it for 4 hours. And I have no problem sitting here, and because all I'm doing is facilitating. That's all I'm doing. I want you guys to be able to get the exposure and just have some fun. Marta, I don't get about the spots. So what we do is for our students that have taken Late Bloomers classes, I set up where you guys can get on My Mystical Life with me, and then we just kind of allow you guys to read My Mystical Life people that are logged on. So just like you commented there, one of our guest readers, one of our students can get on there and say, hey, let me tell you about this. And it's going to be a lot of fun. It is. It's a lot of fun because they're so diverse. There's so much information from different readers that it's just a lot of fun. So what happens is, say our 6 o'clock slot comes on, which I just happen to know is Laura Keating. She comes on at 6 o'clock and she stops at 6:20. Now that doesn't necessarily mean she gets off, because the last time this happened as well, but they kind of bleed over into each other, and then the next person helps them read a little bit, and then they move on to themselves and do solitary. And then it just kind of worked that way last time. It was beautiful. It was so neat. It was like getting so many multiple messages. It was a lot of fun. So I can't wait. It's a lot of, and we have the new class starting in January. We're building on our community. We have like 90 students in our class, our private community anyways, from the classes. So we're just building on it. But let me, Late Bloomers, and Caitlin, I'll tell you why. I'm drinking my breakfast. Sorry. Late Bloomers, I didn't start till I was 38. And actually, my guides have pushed me for years now to write a book called Late Bloomers, Healers and Intuitives, The Late Blooming Guide to Intuitive Development. And I'm like, guys, that's like this huge mouthful of stuff. I can't do that. I mean, I could, but I haven't written the book because, well, I'm resistant. And I don't feel like I have enough to write about yet. And then that late blooming, I think we all need to understand that we are not alone. And I had this great, interesting conversation yesterday morning that was so cool, because here's me going, we need community. We need this. And then this person said, I don't want you to get offended, but I don't feel like I need community right now. And I'm like, I'm not offended. I'm not offended. Let me tell you what, I've been hibernating the last month. Hibernating. You guys just have not seen me very much because I am what we call throat punchy. But I'm much better this morning. So it is important to know that, yes, community is important, but also solitary time is as well. Yeah, I mean, we are fun people. It shows too for you. Whoever is Facebook user, I don't know. Go to My Mystical Life. Facebook's being weird. They've changed the rules again. If you're posting from a group, all I see is Facebook user. You can stay there, but you just have to put your name there as well. And I will go see who has the 2 spots right now. Anyways, so I don't have a ton of time left. So we're gonna, because Sam has a meeting and I will be back later. Nancy, Dana, Tammy, Lisa Lacey, Nancy Bollier, Isis, Kim, Jenna. Nancy, you're only there once. Wait, I have Laura Keating at 6, then Lisa Lacey, then Nancy Bollier, then Mary Ann, then Jenna, Kim, Isis, Tammy, and Dana. We're good. And then Samantha's after that. Okay. All right, so let's do this. I'm going throat punchy, right? It's a real thing. Just because we're spiritual, you guys, doesn't mean we don't have emotions. We are allowed to feel. It is okay. And if we're having a day that we feel like we need to stay the hell away from everybody else, it's a thing. We went to town the other day. It was like on the way in, my head felt like it was crushed. And then we were in town and it felt like it was going to implode. And we got back and we started leaving, and the immediate feeling of relief started. There's so much energy out there that it's just staggering. So let us scroll through, and I have exciting news, but I can't share it yet. I have a feeling we're getting ready to explode. It's going to be fun. I hope you're on for the ride. I really do, because it's going to be a lot of fun. Sue says, when I speak with spirit, I sometimes get a fluttery feeling in my heart. Does that mean we're connecting? That he's communicating back with me? Okay, first of all, here's what I want to say. And I'll give you examples. This is Metatron for me. When I get a feeling like somebody's rubbing the tip of my nose, when I know somebody does angel communication, I get this here. When I have Archangel Michael talking to me, I feel this. And when it's Ezekiel, I get the top of my lip feeling like this. We all have different sensations that we will receive from spirit when we are getting information. Now, here's the key. Being aware that that is actually an indication of communication. So now what you need to do is that little fluttering. You need to say, who is this? Who am I talking to? And really concentrate on that to figure out who you're working with. Now, the other way to do it is reverse engineer that and go, okay, I want to speak to so-and-so, and wait to see if you get that. I want to speak to so-and-so, and narrow your list of your guides and ask them to give you that validation. And that's how you'll know who you're speaking to when that happens. And you'll hear me talk. I have a movie theater guide. I have a Disney guide. And we have all these different guides that give us different indications and validations that they're around, but some of them are physical. And that's totally fine, totally fine. The Great Dane's having stomach issues over there. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Okay, guys, if you guys could all share one time, I would so appreciate it. I gotta tell you, I think we're coming into a new thing, you guys. It feels like a new energy popping in, which is so important. Oh, and the other thing I've been doing while I'm in a slump, because I needed quiet time, I have been populating the online store. So all of the cards, all of the playing card deck size tarot cards with the downloadable booklet are on ourmysticalcrystals.com right now, as is all of the pendulums. I'm populating stuff in the store as I go along. So feel free to pop over there, look at the store, see if you find any typos, let me know. Please don't let me know. No, let me know. All that good stuff. So we are working on that. Emily Jean, we're going to go with Emily Jean. Emily Jean, you have a, what? You have a.
Just letting you know I was wrong on the time.
What time is it?
Calm down. The computer they sent me is set on Eastern time.
Okay, so I have another hour.
You have another hour.
Score, you guys. We have another hour. Okay. Emily Jean, I want to talk about, so I need to be off here because my computer says 10:30.
Yeah, so 11:30, you need to be cutting
Okay.
me wrapping it up.
I need to be cutting and going at 11:30 Central. Okay. Yay, guys. And now there we go. Okay. So Emily Jean, you have a really funny guide, and your guide says, because I got a little thing, it said direction. Hold on, let me see. With our reading, going through quite a bit and would love to know some direction. You have a very sarcastic guide because your guide says north, and which is really funny. I mean, as a joke from Spirit, I mean, that's funny, right? It's funny. No, it's not gone. Oh. Could you give me a paper towel in the bathroom, please? So your guide says north, but that's the intention there is for up. It is about creating new vibrations for yourself. You have to create what you want. All right. I know that sounds like a balanced answer, like she can't get that wrong, but it's the truth. And they're like, sometimes you're falling into moments where thank you, baby, where you're feeling as if everything is the why me. Don't do why is this happening to me? Do the why is this happening for me? Because that's really important. When we can add that, why is this happening for me instead of to me to things, then we can start to analyze the situation a little bit differently and go, oh, so maybe I'm supposed to learn this and not redo this behavior. Although your guide is very sarcastic, he is very smart as well. He talks about theology, and he's like, you can be smart and still have a sense of humor. You can have a sense of humor. And okay, we're just going to talk. We're just going to talk and navigate the world efficiently to make it to work towards your benefit, even when it feels as if you're receiving something that somebody else might be jealous of. Don't fall into that energy trap where you feel like somebody else is jealous and you need to accommodate that. I don't understand, but maybe you do. I don't know. Just because somebody else covets what you want doesn't mean you don't deserve it. I don't know. I'll tell you the truth, man. I don't know. If everybody could share one time, I would love it. I'm trying to get back in my groove. I am getting my groove. I am back in my groove. What else do we have going on? Crystal sale. Black Friday crystal sale, November 21st and 22nd on our Mystical Crystals page on Facebook. It is on the page on Facebook. Okay, moving on. Let's go on. There are a lot of changes. There's a lot of crap in the air, you guys. It'll go away. It'll pass. Okay. I'm supposed to pull a Christine Cibola card. I have like a dozen decks of cards here. No, I don't. I have only 6. Let's see, which one are we going to do it from? Okay, we're going to do this one. Okay, thank you. Why do I have 6 decks? I don't know. Oh, look, I've been looking for that all over the place. Awesome. Now I know where it is. Here's what's funny. I found this deck of cards. No, wait a minute. This is my original go-to deck of cards. And this is, I've told everybody, I don't know what the hell deck it is. I don't know. If people ask me, I have no idea. And then I just kind of fell across this booklet. So I'm reading from The Gentle Wisdom of the Fairy Realms by Sasha St. John right now. And I was glad to find the cover for this because I didn't know. Okay. And this is for Christine Cibola. And there's 2 cards here. I don't know what they are yet. So let's go with this. Oh, knowledge. What is it you're trying to learn? What is it you need to learn? What is it about the situation that you're in right now that you can take something from? What is your takeaway? I want you to look at your day. And at the end of it, I want you to lay down to your guides and say, hey, look, what was my takeaway from this day? How can I grow? Why do I need this? Why do I need this? This is the message of the day, you guys. Notice. What can I learn from today? And let's see what else the next card is. Oh my gosh, look at that. Wow. I'm going to bring closer. What a beautiful, beautiful card. When you can figure out what you take away from your day, have faith that the process will work. Our processes that happen in our life, you guys, we set up a long time ago. It isn't just like, oh, I think this is going to happen. No, we knew what the hell was going to happen before we even come back here. We set this up. And people go, but I wouldn't have set this up for myself. Are you kidding me? We learn the most in the hardest lessons. In the hardest lessons, that's where we learn our shit. So, what can you take away? And then have faith in the process. Right? Quit being so damn positive. I know. Okay. Okay. Late bloomers, healers, and intuitives, you guys, you can find, we have a private membership group that's $11.11 a month. I'm taking down the free trial this week, only because I feel guilty. Here's why. When you join the 11.11 free trial, you only get the first core classes. You don't get to see all of the really cool classes that we're doing for 15 days. They won't let me change it. And I have people messaging me going, hey, I need to see this. And I'm like, I can't. They won't let me change it. And we started it to protect the people that have been paying into it, because they've been paying and paying and paying. And you know, a monthly 11.11 or 33 or 55, which also comes with a free tutor session, by the way. But anyways, and they have all these great classes. Like we have, what did we do? This month was Higher Self, Ascended Masters. Last month was Mojo Bags. Salem, Massachusetts is our ancient civilization, but it was really not ancient. This month is Goblecki Tepe. And then we did one on ghost hunting last month, Violet Flame the month before. These are all in the archive. You guys can watch all these, okay? Then we have Rose, Sam does quartz classes and crystal classes, Atlantis, Akashic Records. I mean, there's just a lot of stuff, and that's just half of it, because we have guided meditations each month, as well as interviews with members and interviews with intuitives. And why is my thing doing this? So there's lots of stuff. Anyways, moving on. I cannot wear white. This is going to go south. I'm predicting it. Why? I'm just going to get rid of it. Okay. That's the best option here. But in the first part of the class, it's all, you know, there's ground, center, protect, the whole, that, which is so key, you guys. It's so key to take care of your energy. And the late bloomers really started because of that, because I didn't have any idea how to do that. I brought something home and it was horrible, attached to my husband. And that's how I learned that I needed to take care of my shit, instead of treating it like a parlor trick. I pulled cards since I was probably 14 years old and didn't understand the connection that really is in place when we are connecting. Now, of course, I do, because I have some fabulous guides, and we are working on it. Okay, I also want to congratulate Jenna Clark, because Jenna Clark, I don't have it here in front of me. Hey, Fry, can you bring me Jenna's heart? Can you bring me the heart? Jen is on here. And so each month we, if nothing else, having the 11.11 for each month, which you're totally worth, by the way. We have huge, amazing crystals that we give away each month as well. Thank you, my love.
That's this month.
Yeah, I'm keeping that one here. This is what Jenna Clark won. Just for being a member. If you're a member in the late bloomers, you are automatically in the drawing for the month's crystal. This was October's giveaway. And this was, it's just amazing. I don't even know how many pounds this weighs. I really don't. Thank goodness for flat rate boxes, right, Jenna? Because if it fits, it ships. And the only thing we do is we say people pay their own shipping, and then Sam holds the drawing each month. That's all Sam. He buys the crystals and all that for those. Because why? Because Sam's not cheap, and I might be a little cheap. This is this month's giveaway, you guys. November's giveaway, as long as you're a member by the end of November, that kind of rhymes, then you are in the running for this. And unfortunately, the camera does not give you an idea of what this really is. It is royal blue. Oh, there it does. And you can see down in there, you can see down in those crevices. This is blue smelting glass, blue smelting quartz, excuse me. And it is reconstitute quartz powder with the blue added for color therapy. So this is a great healing tool. You can also throw it at people and it will be very effective as well. No, it's very heavy. So, I mean, it's very heavy. That's this month's gift. She's like, that's not very spiritual, right? I don't claim to be spiritual all the time. No, I do, but yeah, that was funny. Okay, let's go with Shara Chelsea. You guys, I go up and down in the feed. So if you're at the top, it doesn't mean you're not getting a reading if you're at the bottom. If you're at the bottom, it doesn't mean I'm going to read you first. You know, I scroll through. You'll hear me scroll. I don't have my little scrolly thing here right now, but I do scroll through up and down. So let's go with Shara Chesley. I got it that time. Shara Chesley. Shara. Oh, your guide talks about it's time to make some progress. It's time to move forward. But they would really care for you to watch where you put your feet. And I know this is very metaphorical, but it's what they're showing me. They're showing me you looking down at your feet. Oh, I understand. Thank you very much. So I think that as you move forward, sometimes you tend to miss the really invaluable things that have been placed in front of you that your guides, you know, sometimes our guides throw stuff out at us and we just kind of ignore it. So I think that there's some instances where you've probably had some things pop up and you just keep walking. So focused, don't trip, stay on the path, but don't miss the things that are beautiful all around you. Always look up and have some fun, because life isn't just eat, sleep, work, pay the bills. Eat, sleep, work, pay the bills. There has to be fun in there as well. So and they're like, take $5. There's something that you could do for $5 that would be fun. And go do that, because it'll raise your vibration. You raise your vibration, you're having fun. That creates new things. And then all of a sudden, you have brand new patterns. And that's what they want you to do. Okay. Oh, Nancy, I've been terrible this month. I've been up and down, circled around and up and down and better. It is a better day, isn't it? Can anybody else feel the energy shift today? Okay, let's see. Oh, hey, love, is there a list? There is no list. I just scroll through and let's see. You connect with animals really well, Shay. Your animal connection, I really feel as if the compassion that you have for, I'm not going to say that, for animals on an energetic level could be quite high. And they want me to pull you a card from this new deck that I have that's absolutely stunning. And I'm looking for more smaller versions of this deck, by the way, because I had one deck and it got snapped up by Nancy Bulliard right out the gate. So I just love this deck. I love the feeling of it. It's so soft and loving. And this is the card for you. And they're talking about, okay, you can't make this up, you guys. Okay, you cannot make the cards up. You can't. They're talking about your dedication to progress. Look at that buffalo, you guys. But beautiful progress, moving forward, creating new patterns. This is the energy of the day. It is. We are all going to grow out of all of the crap that's going on in our life right now. We are creating new things. So they want you to be creating some new patterns. But I also feel like that buffalo is very significant for your, oh man, is very significant for your energetic field. It's an animal totem for you. Normally I don't call them off of cards either. Animal totems are guides that have decided that they are going to come back and give you some of the most animalistic features that you need in a lifetime to be prosperous. Okay. And the buffalo is all about finding yourself, being sacred, using all your tools that you have in life to create new patterns, because I'm telling you, we are going into a new thing. We are going into a new thing. Our energies can either go up or they can go down. It's our choice. It's our choice. Today I chose, let's go up. So I want you to really look up the buffalo animal totem online. I'm supposed to tell you that. Not always what I tell somebody about an animal totem it may ring with them, but it's not necessarily what they're going to hear online. So they want you to go look up the animal totem buffalo. And there's so much endurance and joy in that particular animal totem. It's just one of the strong power animals everybody wants, by the way. So kudos to you on that. Okay. Now it's coffee time. Coffee time. Moving on. Good morning, Katja. This is my conference cam. This is the same camera I use all the time. believe it or not. I don't know what the heck's going on. It is you're right. It's very clear today. I don't even understand why. I don't know. I know I should have done my hair before I got on though. I do know that. Okay. Let's see. Moving through. Let's see. So if you guys are on late bloomers, I didn't want to exclude you, but make sure you put your name behind your comment, because if you, I don't know, they just have Facebook user. I can't see who it is. Either that or head over to My Mystical Life. It's just a thing. I don't know why. Mediumship is going to be popping in big time for me in the next couple months. I know that. And as I'm sitting here, I have mediumship coming through, and I was just like, chill. Who did we talk to the other week? We've so far in the last month or so, we've talked to Diana, Princess Diana, and Michael Jackson the other day. Totally spontaneous. Because let me tell you what, if I thought that I was going to be talking to Michael Jackson, I'd have put that in the comments. Okay, at the top, and I've been like, guess what we're doing today? Whoop whoop. But I just feel like we have these energies that are trying to filter through, and I don't know if someone went, hey, look, she notices, and now we're like celebrity talk off or something. I don't know what the hell's going on, but it's just the oddest feeling, and I just know that there's somebody standing there, and I can't pick out who it is. It's just the oddest feeling, and I have no problem telling you guys that. I really don't. I want you all to know that this is not how I planned on living my life. I planned on having a nail salon until the day I died. I wanted to be one of those crusty old ladies with the purple hair doing nails. I get the one today, dear. That's what I was going to do. And life changes, life switches, and all of a sudden everything is different. And I'm talking to dead people. And how amazing is that? How amazing is that? Not only am I doing it, Sam's breaking off into mediumship now as well. So I just love the way our direction is heading. And I just don't know who this is yet. So we're just going to let that percolate. I don't know that it's anybody famous or anything like that, but I do know I have mediumship off to my side. Abby Drum, how are you today, Abby Drum? Abby, I would suggest pumping up some vitamin C and just watching out for sinus issues and things like that. Really bump up your immune system. And usually when my guides come across with this message, they're pretty on point about it. So just make sure you're taking care of yourself, and you fend off a cold by taking some early vitamins. I just get this clogging sensation in the left side of my head, like, you know, when you can't hear stuff and you can't smell and things like that. So just take care of yourself, give yourself some good vitamin C, get some vitamins in you. And if you feel the need to take a couple days off, then do so, because that might be important for your health as well, just to stay healthy. Marta says, I have been doing silent meditation and go to the center of my soul. I love it, Marta. I love it. And it has helped me with what's going on with me now in my situation. I have a couple really amazing experiences. I love it. When we find our center, when we find our soul center, you guys, which is huge with Archangel Metatron, by the way, things settle. We discover that we have a quiet spot we can go to. Oh, what deck was that? Somebody asked me what deck that was. It is a great deck. It's a great deck. Oh, isn't that beautiful? I have a thing about elephants. I have a thing. So I have an idea that I think I might do. And I'm tossing it around. I think I want to go to Egypt next year. There's a really safe tour with some really incredible people that I mean, doing the like really in-depth, almost 12 days in Egypt. I think I'm going to do it. I think it sounds fun. It doesn't sound like once in a lifetime. I think so. Tossing it around. Percolating. Okay, that's the third. If everybody could share one time, that'd be fabulous. don't even know. You have such a weird sense of humor, Vicky. I don't even know what the hell that comment was about. I missed it. Oh, I missed it. Derek Hughes. Derek Hughes. So, Derek, I really actually feel that this mediumship that I have coming through might be somebody you know. So this is aimed directly at Derek, you guys, and I hope this resonates. I hope this makes sense to you, Derek. If not, please ask around to people that you know in the family that it might be, because not always do we have people that are coming across in mediumship be people that we are like, oh, I know exactly who it is. But I have a male energy that is talking about stand up straight or keep your chin up. It's about posture and being a man and standing straight and listening. There's something you need to listen to. And I also need you to know that you're totally protected. Like, first of all, Archangel Michael watches you like a hawk. Like it was preordained that you were going to be protected. And they talk about the stupid shit that you may bring upon yourself. But it's part of learning. I don't know if you're not getting enough sleep. I want to put my head back and I want to go to sleep. I hear bells, and they keep showing me the bell. Honestly, I've never watched this movie, but I know that there's a bell, and I know at the very end they go, every time a bell rings, an angel does something. I don't know. It's like A Wonderful Life or something like that. And they're talking about Chester or whatever, Chester the angel, whatever. I hope you can piece this information together, because I know it's a male energy, and they're talking about knowing you're protected, that you have a guardian angel, that you are protected by Michael, and just stand up, straighten your spine. They talk about posture. I don't know if maybe it was a military person. Stand up straight. I hope that makes sense to you, because I don't, but they want you to know you're protected and you are taken care of, and that you can revolve and safely. I hope he's on here still. I don't see him. Oh, there he is. Okay. I hope that makes sense to you, Derek. I really, really do. I don't know who it is. It could be a guide. I have no idea. It's somebody that's passed away. Has that distinct feeling to it. I don't know if it feels very manly. Feels very manly. Okay. Gets its wings. That's it. The angel gets its wings. I've never watched the movie, believe it or not. Going to a long list of things I haven't watched. So, yeah, I need to put Aaron in charge of watching, like once a week, doing a broadcast on my mystical life so I can watch the movies. Okay, moving on. Oh, let's see. Tiffany. Oh, I have to scroll up because I see Tiffany Squillow here said something to Abby Drum, and I don't know what Abby said. So, Tiffany, good morning, sweetheart. Good morning, sweetheart. Gotcha. Okay, we're talking 50s. And it's so funny. Isn't that so funny, Tiffany? Tiffany and I know why that's so funny, because her husband is an Elvis impersonator. But I don't know who sings it. I don't know who sings this. Good night, sweetheart. Oh, it's time to go. I hate to leave you. I don't know who sings it. So I want to talk about your soul patterns. Absolutely. You notice when I sing, everything goes away. People leave. Please Um, drink more coffee, wake up, do something sane. I don't know. Okay. Oh. Okay. You have some life patterns that you revolve in. Oh my gosh, with the same people all the time. It feels like you don't switch up your roles very often, which is why you may feel a little stagnant in some of the things that you do. You are a soft female energy. And I'm just going to drag your husband into it just because I need to. Your husband is a very strong male energy, and you generally pick the same roles to learn lessons in. A little bit of advice when you're on the other side next time, switch it up. Switch it up. Bring some of these lessons in the opposite direction for each other. I know that's like really, really, no. I mean, hey, I can give the advice, right? I don't know if it's followed or not. But there needs to be some role reversal, whether it's in this lifetime or in the next lifetime. There definitely needs to be some role reversal going on, where you're not the anxious one. Where you're not the anxious one. I don't know how to accomplish that in this lifetime, but I'm sure that on the next go around, you guys will notice the need for change. But he does like to be that dominant figure that tries to help you learn in this lifetime, and I can't. And here's why. Here's why. Would we reincarnate into a lifetime knowing that we're going to go through the same patterns, or would we reincarnate in a lifetime knowing that we're trying to learn how to break those patterns? It's always going to be B. Okay, we're always trying to learn how to break those patterns. So that is, they're just trying to break you out of some behaviors in this lifetime. It sucks, man. It sucks. I get it. Okay, moving on. I hope that makes sense to you, Derek. It feels like an older male figure, maybe military. They're very, very big on suck it up, be a man, stand up straight, make sure your bed's made, that kind of thing. Let's see. I'm scrolling. I'm trying to catch up. I'm scrolling. The Platters. The Platters. That was good music. You're not singing, Mindy? Come on. Good night, sweetheart. I know they played it on Happy Days a lot. Yes, I'm that old. Oh my gosh, Shirley Shannon. Sha-na-na, sha-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na, sha-na-na. Oh. Bowser. That was like, you don't see any reruns of Sha Na Na. And there's a lot of people on here that are going, what the hell is Sha Na Na? Go look up on YouTube. I bet you it's on YouTube. Sha Na Na, man. It was such good television before this reality bullshit. It was such good TV. It really was. And it just, I was a kid when it was on. And I don't know, they might have even been reruns. I don't know. But it was good TV. It just was. Okay. I listened to a lot of oldies when I was a kid. Okay. So who on here? Oh, okay. I'm supposed to ask this. Who on here? First of all, could everybody share one time? Fabulous. Who on here feels like they know a past life? Tell me what your past life was. Or just a yes, I have an idea. Because I want to see something. Who on here feels like they know what their past life was? Don't you like my earrings today? I haven't been wearing big earrings in like forever because I felt odd. I put them on today and I felt like, ooh, I felt like a girl. Isn't that the strangest shit? Random fact. Okay. And Moldavite. I found Moldavite today. We bought Moldavite when Moldavite was like affordable, and now it's not. I found 2 great big huge pieces, and they're super affordable, but they're huge and they have Buddha on them. I'm like, what the hell am I supposed to do with those? If I wear a piece that big, I mean, I might as well be in outer space. It's crazy. Okay. Let's scroll down here and see what we have going on. It was the Spaniels that sang Good Night, Sweetheart. I loved Sha-na-na. Were they in Greece? Really? I've never watched Grease. Right? How? I don't know. We didn't watch a lot of movies when I was a kid. Egyptian, yeah. You guys would be surprised how many Egyptian past lives there are floating around out there. Isis, I would agree with you. I would even take it back to Lemuria. So let's do that, Isis. Let's do that. I want to do that because your guides gave more information as soon as I read it. That's why I was reading. I wanted to be able to, hi, Crystal Barkley. I wanted to be able to float through here and give you guys ideas of, if you had an idea of where you've been before, give you a little bit more fleshing out information. I'm kind of, once the house is ready, I will be taking sessions in the home or wherever we go for gatherings to do past life regression hypnosis. And that is like totally amazing, you guys. Oh, look. Somebody wants to sell me an extended warranty on my car. Hold, please. Hello? Hi, I'm fine. How are you? No, I'm good. I'm on a video, but that's how can I help you? No, you're fine. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. Sure. What day do you want to set it up for? Perfect. The 16th is perfect. Okay. Okay. I'm glad I didn't just hang up. I thought you were trying to send me an extended warranty on my car. Sure. Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. All right. Bye. Okay. It wasn't the extended warranty on the car. It was the kids in Ohio. Our refrigerator has crapped out kind of, and they've not had a refrigerator for almost a month. It's how hard it is to get a repair person. It was important. Okay. So Isis, I want to go back. Let's rewind. Okay. I want to go to, I want to talk first about Atlantis. Atlantis is a really important section, and there's going to be a lot of channeling in this, by the way, and that's just kind of why I was feeding into this. Atlantis was a really important time within human history because it kind of deviated from what the rest of the world was doing at the moment. It created an atmosphere of capability and of intelligence, where the rest of the world was kind of still revolving and wanting to worship. I don't know how to put this. Wanting to worship images of what Atlantis actually had connection to. So that it was, say you went to Ireland or Scotland or someplace up in that area, and they were very druidish and not even very evolved at this point into society so much as living in areas. But in Atlantis they still had a little bit of knowledge left of the connection that where the origin really truly came from, and they still had some of the connection to the collective. Some people still had collective memory, and this is how they gained their technology. So, but I want to say, but in that Atlantis past life, I really feel like there's a technical aspect to it. Like you did things that were very small, and you worked with things that were very small, and I almost feel like you created. What is this? What is this? This is chiseling into etching. You were etching designs into metal of some sort that was not pretty. It was specific for there was energy carried into those designs. The other thing I want to say about this is you had been on Lemuria very long time from the beginning of the experiment, and you played many capacities as well there, as an energetic healer, as a person of influence within the community. This is what we need to do, and that people followed. So you paid a lot of attention to the shift in the community and which way it was going, and the knowledge that lifetime that civilization was ending. You were part of the organization of creating the grids that, this is so weird. Okay, you were part of the organization of creating the grids that span the earth, that created more of a communal mind that is less used today than it was used back then, but it is still available to everybody. So it's like the energy grids throughout the world. Kudos. Okay, moving on. Okay. Okay. Now that we have listened to them reschedule my refrigerator appointment. If you share, you'll get in trouble with your Christian parents. I'm scared. I don't want a phone call. You need a second page. You need a second page. I only say that because I know Mindy. Okay. Scrolling. Someone knocked on your door, but you're back. Makes me nervous when people knock on my door. I just don't. I know I need to watch Grace. I know. I didn't watch The Sound of Music till like 2 months ago. I'd never seen it before. Whatever. I'm British, a death doula. And hair, I've never seen hair either. So here's what I tell lost your head over a man. Here's what I have to tell you guys. Most times, oh, by the way, I'm putting bracelets in today. Into the store are mystical crystals. We are cogs in a machine. Very rarely have I had the opportunity to tell anybody they were royal. Very rarely have I been able to tell that they were pharaoh or whatever. But I don't want you to think that makes us any less significant, because even with, let's put it this way, this is so funny that they would even like come up with this reference. If George Washington needed to go across the river and there was nobody to paddle the boat, where would we have gotten as a country? Right? So everybody plays their role. And just because we may not be Cleopatra doesn't mean that we were not significant. So just know that when it comes to past lives, very rarely do I tell people that I have run across a couple secondary royals, which is really cool still, but you know, and we have run across some people that are really fascinating. Okay. And here's the other thing, Linda Winland, I'm going to point this out because you said this. She says, I've had Italy, Ireland, Russia, and down south, possibly in the Georgia area. I want to talk about the Italy, Ireland, and Russia. we find that as we are doing Akashic records, that a lot of times souls like to resonate in an area, like an area of the planet. So it doesn't, I mean, we're not talking like they have to be in the same neighborhood, but that does happen. So over on that hemisphere is your energy may prefer it over there. And why we do this, because the same reason we do that we do our soul groups. We go around with the same group of people each time, because if we had to relearn everybody every single time, we wouldn't get anywhere on our lessons. The same goes for areas. If there are, okay, I just had this like white energy walk across my doorway. If hold on, I gotta go over that for a second. That was bizarre. If we resonate with an area and we already know the area, we're familiar with it, we're going to learn our lessons easier because we don't have to relearn everything. So we do end up gravitating towards areas that we do prefer. I do see YouTube comments. But they don't come through as often because the feed from Facebook floods. And so every once in a while I get a YouTube comment, but it's because I receive so many Facebook comments that it just kind of continues through that mostly. So Bianca Garza, let me turn off my buzzer. I should have turned off my ringer. That would have been smart. Okay. Off we go. Okay. Bianca Garza. Oh. Bianca, I'm going to give you a past life. I'm going to give you an Akashic record. And they want to talk, man, don't shoot the messenger is all I can say here. They want to talk about, like, I'm trying to get a time frame. Okay, that's an odd time frame. I mean, it's not odd, but it's very exact. They want to give me 1332. 1332, which is really cool that they want to give a date that exact. But they're doing, they're giving me, don't shoot the messenger, honestly. Go like my mystical life, though. Holy shit. Sorry if you don't like the message, but go like my page. No, seriously. They give me an executioner. I get a lifetime of a great, big, huge man. And I want to talk about this person's energy. Because you would think of somebody that was in charge of carrying out royal decree of termination of existence of another human being as being a horrible, hateful individual. And what I need to say about this man is he was this huge hulk of a man, and I can say he wasn't the brightest individual, but the thing about him was he felt like he could do a job with compassion. It wasn't out of anger or hate. He had no issue with anybody that he was told to execute. It was he could do it quickly, efficiently, and with the least amount of suffering as possible. And I've had this discussion with somebody else about the angel of death, where they were very aware that they saw this individual with in their lifetime. And I said, wow, what an amazing energy. And she goes, but I was terrified. And I said, can you imagine being the individual that is charged with ferrying the souls in the most efficient and careful way possible to the other side? What a humbling job. And that is how this person saw himself, as I can do this quickly, efficiently, with the least amount of fear and the least amount of suffering. And that is an energy that carries with you to today, not necessarily in the same manner, but being quick, concise, to the point. If you don't like it, cut it off and move on. And if you're revolving in drama in this lifetime, please don't. It will not do your energy any good whatsoever, because your energy likes clear-cut facts. Let's deal with it, get it done with, let's move forward. And if you find yourself gravitating away from that, bring yourself back to it, because it's important for your energetic field. You are so close to having, like, gearing up a level on your soul journey. It's not even funny. You have done a lot of hard work. And I don't even know why they're saying this, but and I guess I can understand why they're saying this, but they're like, the karma that would have been accrued in that lifetime of terminating lives it's like it was nulled out by compassion. I don't even understand that, but it was like nulled out by compassion. He felt that he was doing a kindness to these people rather than them having to endure somebody that would have, I don't even know how the way to put this, hack and hack. He was a one fell swoop kind of guy. And I feel like that was his job. He dropped an axe, and he was a one fell swoop kind of guy where other people would have been a suffering situation. That's all I know. The symmetry they give me, and it will last with me for probably the rest of the day. Thanks. But yeah, so I hope that helps. And I know that it's probably not exactly what you want to hear, but it is what they give me. And I have to let you know exactly what they want to pass along. And they do. They say, be that one fell swoop kind of person and create a straight line in your energy, and you'll be surprised at how quickly you move forward efficiently. Okay. Wait, who? What? Okay. So I'm so far behind the comments. I catch one and I'm like, what the hell did I miss the conversation? If you guys could, I'm not going to ask you to share out, just because I'm only going to be on for a couple more minutes, like 10 more minutes. But I can do a lot of stuff in 10 minutes. But if you guys go like My Mystical Life, go visit mymysticallife.com. We have the late bloomers classes. Our last class, every single person that took the class was reading within 3 months. That was dedicated. That was on the class each week. They were all reading by the end of the month, the end of the 3 months. And perfect strangers, by the way, not each other. So if you're interested in a class, head on over to My Mystical Life. There's the late bloomers ongoing intuitive information and classes, but I will be posting about the January class that will be coming up. It will be filling up quickly. It's a 3-month class. I ain't lying. You got to do the work. But boy, by the end of that 3 months, I sincerely hope that you're just jumping in there and either reading for yourself or reading for other people, however you want to do it. Anyways, and then on the 21st and 22nd, we have the pre-Black Friday crystal sale. I know that we have some really cool stuff. Did you guys see the bronzite? Go to Our Mystical Crystals on Facebook and like the page, because the bronzite came in with bismuth in it. It's gorgeous. It's just beautiful. That's all I can say. It's beautiful. And I'm going to start posting crystals of what we will have in the next sale. Let's see, what else do we have? Yeah, we had a shipment of pipes come in. I know people were asking about pipes. We had those come in. I have those right here. They're not. I think this one is cherry glass, cherry quartz. So we have a bunch of stuff. You guys, it looks like I'm all neat and orderly. The rest of the room has exploded. Anyhow, what else do we have going on? I think that's about it. Let's see. Let me scroll through here because I have a couple more minutes. Dana Marie. Dana Marie, hello. I'm first-time viewer. I have been going through so much lately with both my parents going through medical issues, but my father being worse. He has stage 4 esophageal cancer. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I've been searching for guidance from my grandmother. I'm just going to explain the feeling that I have from this. Because sometimes when we have guidance come from the other side, it's the little things that make so much difference. I mean, it may not mean a thing to me, but it might mean the world to you. I smell strawberry jelly, strawberry jam. And then the other thing is a small tilt to the head. I get this small tilt to the head, like, um, I don't know why. It's just this, like if I was to be sitting like this, it almost is a, how are you? I love you kind of thing. And she talks about the divine time. She also talks about something that she would like to have been able to see better as she got older. I feel like maybe her eyes got so bad or something that she couldn't see details in something, and that it's looking beyond the details. And oh, okay. So here's the message. Okay, it's looking beyond the details and enjoying the whole moment as it is. It was almost as if she's saying, "See this thing." See this thing. I may not have been able to see the details in this one thing that I loved anymore, but I could feel the love and energy that came from that one thing. And I didn't have to see it anymore because I was aware of it. I felt it. I knew that it was going to stay with me. I didn't even have to have it in my hands. And I could walk away and know that I could still feel that because it was here and not here. That is what you have to carry with you from day to day. Not this, not what's in your hands, not what you can touch and hold, but what's in your heart. Because that is where we really reside. And that's where we have our care and our memories. And I hope that makes sense to you. But this whole tilt to the head thing was just so adorable. It was almost like she would think, and I don't know, let me think about that kind of thing. I hope that makes sense to you because it really is very touching. She has such a soft energy. Yes, I read for whoever my guides tell me to read for as I'm going along. I hope she was still on here because I know that it takes me a while, you guys, to get around. And as I scroll through, I try to hit on everybody I can. But if you're on a group, I can't see you as well. I only see Facebook user. So go to My Mystical Life, which is a page. Facebook is being screwy. But anyways, I think she probably left, which is so sad because that is definitely something she should have heard. Oh, well, it happens that way. People expect you to jump on them right away as soon as they get in the room. And it is, what? I'm trying to figure out who we're talking to. What is that? Okay. I will be putting an event up for the sale. Sam's healing classes. Yes, Sam's healing classes are amazing. He's so good. I want to put the bed up in here. I need a healing session. I need a drumming is what I need. I need to lay in the massage bed and get drummed. Like, just, that sounds so bad. Oh my God, that sounds so bad. No, take the drum. It's called Tuvan drumming, and you drum. It's a drum bath. Dirty minds. Okay. Was that for Dana Marie? I don't even remember who I read for. I hope that helps. I'm like, who the hell did I read for? I don't remember. Oh, I need a spa treatment. I have built up massages. It's massage envy, but I just, maybe I need that. Maybe I do. Erin! No, Mindy, it's not funny. Okay. Oh my gosh. You've been grounding in a camp and camping in a tent in the backyard. Wooden drums. Where are you at, Linda? I was talking to one of our people yesterday and found out she lives 20 minutes south of my father in Texas. I'm like, you shitting me. So I was like, I'll be down there to visit eventually. Oh yeah, they're built up at Massage Envy. I just have to go do it. Um, yeah, I didn't see it. You're in Sandusky. It was 75 in How weird is that? You're in Sandusky. That's right. I will ask all the time anyways, Linda. I will, because I never remember Texas. So far from me. Where are you in Texas? My father-in-law lives in Texas. That's where we were talking yesterday. She's like, I live in Palaska or something, Patalasca or blah, 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 20 minutes south of Bay City. And I'm like, no shit. Really? Cool. Hello, Erin. Now it's in the 40s. I'm going to go out. You're in Canada. Yeah. Cold there too. um, we, yep. I'm going to sit outside tonight and burn boxes. Maybe I'll pull the drum out this evening. If I pull the drum out, I'll go live. Oh, wait, no, I'm going to be live at 6 o'clock anyways. So tonight between 6 and 9:30, we are going to be live with Texas to Tasmania. You won the distance challenge. Yes. I'd love to go to Tasmania. Absolutely. We from 6 to 9:30 tonight, we have our students, our late bloomer students that are going to be doing guest readings right here on My Mystical Life between 6 and 9:30. So just make sure you catch us tonight, because you have the opportunity to have a very diverse reading from diverse individuals that are coming on. Yes, Zoom reading tonight. It's going to be so much fun. Everybody's got 20 minutes to pick who they want to read, and they can read one or multiples, up to them, but they have 20 minutes to read. And we are, yeah, let's do a shout out. Where are we all from? Where are we all from? I'm in Oklahoma. Pawnee, Oklahoma. From Ohio, from Toledo. We still have a place up there. So, yeah. What time zone? Central. Central time. Thank you very much, Caitlin. Caitlin, I'm supposed to talk about your white deer and your softness of your energy and your spirit. And there's a leveling up session coming for you where you're going to bump up your energetic field and bring more violet into your life. So we have Washington State, Phillipsburg, New Jersey, Oregon, Virginia, Oregon, Ohio originally, Florida next to Disney. Deborah, I'm going to be in Florida not that far from now. I'll probably rent a car in Fort Lauderdale. So I don't like to be without a vehicle in Florida. We came back from the cruise 2 years ago, and what did we rent, honey? He's not paying attention to me. We rented a yellow Corvette. We went to Casadega and back, and the yellow Corvette. Oh my God. It was so much fun. Yes. Mindy's down the street. LaRonda's in Michigan. Yes, Oregonians. Is that what you call yourselves? Oregonians? I don't know. Need to get together. Pennsylvania, Northern California, Puerto Rico again, Marta. Texas. Donna is in Texas. That's where we were talking earlier. Yesterday was my father's south of Houston. I used to live in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I live in Fort. You live in Fort Florida? Ooh, Florida. I live. You're the one from Aussie, Australia. Kingsman, Arizona. I want to go to Kingsman. I really do want to go ghost hunting there. Kingsman. I think I've been there. I'm glad you feel the white deer. Denver, Colorado. Little red Corvette. Don't get me started on Prince. We can do Prince. Hold on. We could do Prince, but not today. We could do Prince. Yes, we could do Prince. We should set that up. We should set that up. How cool. Okay. Oh, Salmon did enjoy driving that. He really, really did. I didn't even ask to drive it because I'm like, yeah. Now, yeah, give me a 4x4. I will scare the living hell out of that city boy. we were at Sedona, and we drove out to the ruins, and we rented one of those big 4x4 things to do it. And you can ask him about this because it was so funny. And he drove it, and I'm terrified of mountains and curves. Honestly, you put me in a car with mountains and curves. I've gone through the mountains from, well, yeah. And anyways, it was in Arizona, and I pulled my sternum off of my rib cage because I tightened up so much when I went to get out of the car. I just ripped it right off my rib cage. I get that stressed about mountains. But you put me in on a mountain bike or a dirt bike or a go-kart, screw it, man. So we get out to the ruins, we go look at the ruins, those are really, really, really cool. And I really recommend it if you guys go to Sedona. It's really cool. And we were getting ready to leave, and he had driven out, and I'm like, but I want to drive. And he's like, oh, you're fine. You're fine. So we drove a little bit. And I'm like, no, I want to drive. That man was kissing the ground when he got out. Because I'm looking at it, there's like this incline like this, and I'm like, hey, nobody else died. And I drive balls to the walls, man. I love those things. And those are fun. Those are fun. So I think we should, I know we're going to be in Tucson in late February. So maybe we should roll something out that we're going to meet in Tucson for the gym show. Doesn't that sound fun? That really sounds painful being too. Oh my gosh. I thought I had a heart attack. When I stood up out of the car, because I had put myself in a corner, and I thought, okay, here was the problem. It was in Arizona. We were in the mountains, and it was snowing, and I had to be at the airport. So I just let him go. And we had to go to the hotel that night and then get in there. I had a red eye. And when I went to get out and I pulled my shoulders back is when I pulled it off my rib cage. It took 2 years to heal. Hurt like a bitch. Yeah, the Sedona ruins are amazing. Yes, Tucson, Arizona. We're going to go to the gem show. We're going to the gem show this year. So as not long out of lockdown. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's crazy all over. I like Puerto Rico. Marta, I like Puerto Rico. I've been to Puerto Rico. Went Christmas shopping there. I know, right? Who the hell goes Christmas shopping in Puerto Rico? We lived in St. Croix. There's nothing on St. Croix. Oh my God, is it the same as a horse? No. Boy, but I bet a horse would have been hard work in that. I'd come out of there painful. Okay. I can't do it right now. I have a lot of work to do. And I have to tell you that the last time when we channeled Michael Jackson, I had a headache almost the rest of the day. So I need to prep for that. I think I need to prep for that. That is, and as I'm talking about it, I get this, come on, let's do it. But I'm not quite there yet. And I think we will set that up and do it. I think we'll set that up and do it. I'll record that maybe and post it. Okay. All right. Yeah. The one thing I will say, nothing's wrong. I love Puerto Rico. I never made it to the old town, and we just went to a hotel, and we went to the big, huge shopping mall there, and then back to the hotel. We didn't go to see any touristy things, so I haven't seen the beautiful side of Puerto Rico. What I did see of Puerto Rico is, oh my God, the drivers there are insane. The taxi driver, crazy. Okay. There's a reason that you guys have little prayer stops along the way. I swear. Oh my God. I will set it up soon. I need to think, I've got to get myself and see, just even doing this, I've already got like pressure like right in here. So I need to ground some more. And we did not. The Michael Jackson one, I think it was 2 videos ago on my live. So you can go back on my, you won't see anything in the comments up top about it because it wasn't an intended thing. Oh no, I've been in the car, the cab drivers. That's not, it's a true story. Okay. And we're driving down the road and I'm like, okay, there's a Madonna on the side of the road. I know why. um, last weekend he's working at home for a while. And I will record, I either will do a live with Prince because I kind of like that. I like you guys to be able to ask questions. It keeps my flow moving. And we'll do that. And I will post that about when we're going to do it. So I've got a lot of stuff to do. Anyways, I'm putting more stuff in the store. You can go over to Our Mystical Crystals and see what we have so far. Go to My Mystical Life. You can join our $11.11 a month ongoing intuitive development classes. And we have a new big class starting in January. Big pause. Like that? Okay. Okay. Yeah, sorry. I had a message that said that my connection. Carol, Meshalak, I can't say it. I'm sorry. Your mom's always around you when you need her. And she shows me like little blue flowers, little tiny blue flowers. I don't know if they're plastic flowers. It's just like a little sprigs of little blue flowers that she shows. Watch for validation with that. And it will be available. Ask for validation that she's around and she will show you. Ask for validation and she will show you. To join, all you guys do is go to mymysticallife.com and hit the late bloomers tab. That's all you have to do to join. I think you're all worth a lot more than $11 a month. You're at the airport. Guys, rolling eyes. I hear you. You fly all over the place with Diana. I swear. So anyways, everybody, have a wonderful day. Shift your energies because you're the only one that can do it. Create new vibrations for yourself and create new patterns. You are the only one can do it. We can blame everybody else we want about whatever else happens. But when it comes down to it, we are in charge of our own shit. Going to where it is warmer. I getcha. Okay. Cutthroat. Go ahead and ask a question. I feel like you really need to ask a question. I don't do questions generally because I go with what your guides want you to know instead of what you want to know. Because, and there's that thing again. It says I have a stream issue. Okay. I go with what your guides want you to know and not exactly what you want to know. Sometimes what you think is important is not nearly as important as what your guides want. Erin, you've been quiet lately. It is a job to switch. It is. You know what? Right now, Cutthroat, it is everybody. There's a huge energy shift going on. I would call you an empath, okay? Where you pick up everybody else's energy and everybody else's vibration, ground, and find your soul center, which may sound woo-woo and hooky or whatever, but it's the sense of silence in ourselves. And I recommend this for everybody that has anxiety right now. Find the quiet moment in the center. I will sit down today and put meditations up on My Mystical Life specifically for people to be able to go access free meditations, guided shamanic journeys, to bring yourself to center. I work with Archangel Metatron on this, and matter of fact, he works with me on it. He's pretty big about it. So check back later this evening. Yes, you're fine. You're fine. You're just picking up everything that's going around you in the world right now. You're picking up everybody else's anxiety, and then it compounds yours, and then it rolls into this other thing and creates an anxiety attack. So look up online, look up anxiety and empaths, and you'll see. You'll be able to check that box off, I swear. Yeah, it is. Cutthroat, you are totally you're on the empath trail, let me tell you. Right there. This is the common phrase. I honestly feel like the quarantine did this. I'm not going out a lot. The more we stay in, we're just feeling crushed. We just feel crushed. I found that I have to step outside every once in a while to feel better. I have to. And you may too. So, okay, you guys, we're on at 6 o'clock tonight, Central. We have guest readers coming on between 6 and 9:30. It's going to be a lot of fun. Guys, come on and it's on My Mystical Life, and we are going to be there. So, Cutthroat, you can find me at My Mystical Life on Facebook if you have more questions about how to ground yourself. Yeah, grounding, saltwater baths, all those things. Okay, I'm out of here because Sam needs this. So I will talk to you guys later. Everybody have a wonderful, blessed day. Find some good, steady energy. Find something beautiful to revolve in. Find something that is going to create beauty. I'm going to sit down today and do some crafts because I need to. Because we have to have something that brings us joy. All right, I got to go because the husband's telling me it's time to cut it out. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great afternoon. Bye, everybody.